been an actor for for as long as I can remember. I did my first play when I was in second grade, actually. So that would be, I guess, the official time. But more recently, professionally, when I got out of college. Yeah, I did The Wind in the Willows. I played the Badger. The process was pretty standard. There was a breakdown that went out for a character that was guaranteed 2 co-stars and 4 guest stars. A 6-episode arc, and I went in, for John Levy, the casting director, and I read for him, and he, passed me on, to a callback with the producers, and then I eventually met with John Wells, and the rest is history. And then they kept me on the show, and have made me a series regular since, which has just been fantastic. Well, actually, I had actually never seen it. I had a friend who really enjoyed the show, and when I started auditioning for it, the only episode I could get online at the time was the pilot episode, so I watched that and very much liked it. And then when I was able to get copies of all the episodes, I watched them the first season, and I was actually astounded. I was like, wow, this is really a great show, because it it kind of clicks on all cylinders on the drama and the comedy and everything. And so I became instantly a fan, and now I am probably as big of a fan as anyone. Well, no, actually, it was funny. A lot of the people on the show sing. Like Loris Lane Wiggins. She just released an album, and Emmy, of course, sings. So we always would play around, kind of doing some tunes and whatnot on the show. And I think the writers, saw that, and I got a call one day before that first time I sang, and they said, "Hey, do you sing? Would you be willing to sing out there?" And I was like, "Of course." And they were like, "Do you play, the guitar or anything?" And I was like, "I don't play the guitar, but I can play like a djembe drum or like a little bongo or something." And they were like, "That would be really funny." So, we kind of pulled together, and they let me run with it, and it turned out pretty good. No, actually, my wife is actually from Chicago. Her family lives there, so I've been to Chicago a lot. I love Chicago. Chicago's a great town. I'm a big fan of the Vienna beef hot dogs. Like, that's... I'm not a big fan of the deep dish pizza. But,
what? I hate pizza.
Yeah, I'm a New Yorker, so I like the New York style pizza, but I do think Chicago has the hot dog on lockdown. Other than walking out in my birthday suit, I think that might qualify as one of the most crazy moments on set for me. And then possibly, kissing Joan Cusack. Those are 2 pretty crazy moments in the show. She's really awesome. I've been a fan of hers for years, so it was funny, and it was great. It was just a great scene, and a really funny and awesome moment for these 2 people who are kind of lost and don't have much else going on, and coming together. So it was, I thought it was a great moment, for my character's development and also for Joan's. No, it was funny. I was partially I was kind of hoping that it would go there. Based on, what was, the kind of current story, and Jody was originally not meant to stay around for as long as he did. So, and partially, I knew that, if nothing, if they didn't find something for Jody to do, he wouldn't be there for long. And, I always had that motorcycle he could just get on and drive off. So, I think it was fortuitous that it went that way, and it couldn't have worked out better, and it's really awesome. Yeah, everyone's really close. We spend obviously about half the year together on set, and most of us live in and around Los Angeles, so we we all either run into each other or see each other constantly. I mean, I'm going to an event tonight with the cast, so I'll be seeing them tonight. It's and we actually, it's funny, we watched the first episode of this season over at Bill's house, and it's awesome to be a part of such a talented group. Oh, well, Dating Rules was a project that a friend of mine was doing. Shiri Appleby is a good friend of mine, and she's also, one of the producers on it, as well as the star of it. And there was a part that they had, and I had met the director through her, and they kind of approached me and were like, this is the perfect part for you. Would you be willing to come help us out? On one of your or one or two of your off days on Shameless. And so I said, I read the part and I thought it was good, and I went and I did it. And it was actually one of the first cool parts like that I just ever been offered, and that's a really nice thing as an actor, to not have to audition for things. I've been doing that for a long time. Well, there's a lot of dream roles that I have, but kind of right now in the near future, things that I would love to get a shot at would be, I know that Craig Brewer's making a remake of Tarzan that would be get a shot at, and I certainly have the look right now to do something like that, because I'm kind of stuck with the hair with the show, so I have the hair and it's limiting in some ways, but that would be fun. That would be fun. And hey, I just actually saw the Hunger Games last night, so I would love to get involved with that. In fact, I hadn't read the books, but I'm starting to read them now because I really loved the movie. It was really fantastic. And my wife was telling me about a character in the second one, and I know they're going into production on soon, called Finnick. And I would love to get a shot at a character like that. He sounds like he'd be a riot to play. Well, there's nothing I could give away because I honestly, I don't know. They keep us a lot in the dark. So playing Jodie's a lot like playing your own life. You don't know what's going to happen in your own life, and I don't know what's going to happen in Jodie's life. I'll get the script probably the week before we shoot it and find out. Well, I think honestly one of the interesting parts of Jodie is his addiction. He's a sex addict, and he's also an alcoholic, drug addict, former. So he's gone through all of the 12-step programs and stuff. So I think we got to see in season 1, him, kind of be introduced with that veil of toughness, and then that kind of fall, and you see that he's really a nice guy. But I'd also love to maybe explore a little bit of the dark side of Jodie. What happens maybe when he falls off the wagon.